They good. They good to go. All right. They live now. All right. So here we are yet again shooting the
All
shits.
right.
And we do it on a daily, but today we're gonna be doing it with propane. Now your Instagram handle is propane K, right?
Fake. Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why it's just not propane, or was that name already taken?
Nah, actually, I got that name. I used to.
Uh, Man jetted out. He said, "Nah, wrong intro." All right, what's goody? Let's see what happened. I don't think I kicked him out. I don't think it could have been, but I don't think I did. So until then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start like we normally start, which is with the intro here. 'Cause that's a natural place to start, right? All right, let's see what we got. Bam. Yo, what it is, what it do? We just shooting the shits. Your boy Crack right here, hosting the show. Like always, technical difficulties as soon as we press live. So you know the deal. Welcome to the shit show. Guaranteed to have at least one technical issue per episode, just for you, the fans. Um, Today's guest is currently a gray box. He just jumped out. He'll be back in just a second. I love it. It's always something. But yeah, so let me know what y'all doing today. I got the chat up. I'm actually gonna pay attention this time. I promise. Um, okay, I don't promise. I can't promise that for sure. But you know, um, yeah, there we go. We are live across everything. So yeah, we got an interesting show here tonight. We're gonna end up with getting an exclusive here at the end of the show. Uh oh. Yeah. Yeah, he said I'm gonna see you in a minute. The app dropped. Yo, things happen, and that ain't no thing. So y'all know me. Whenever there's a problem, I'm gonna go straight to the music, cause I mean that's what we do. Yeah, let's see what we got. I don't even want to get into some of the shit that's going on in the world right now, cause we'd be here for an hour. Let's go with yeah, I think we actually gonna probably do. Shit, I don't even know. I'm looking for TO. That's honestly what I was looking for. Oh, no more. Yeah. Bam. TO the stat.
Tell me,
No more.
you ever felt this
Yo,
way?
yo, I hate life. How about you? Can't take much more of this shit. I think that I'm through. I'm sick to my stomach. Like the fuck it all flu. It's fugazi on you. It can get crazy, hectic, yeah, that's true. It's not amazing, don't even sweat it. 1 minute you here can be gone in a second. Stress about what? Your existence, that sucks. It's your bad decisions that left you fucked. Lack of persistence got you in a rut. I don't need your assistance, I'm good enough. And for you to cry boo-hoo, fuck it. Swallow a cup of Hennessy and pursue. Life can bring plenty of nonsense, it ain't due to you. My rhyme's intense, son, I hope I get through to you. Who knew what life would do to you? Can build or ruin you. Just choose what you wanna do. Fuck them demons that's pursuing you. Don't feel inspired to write down my plans anymore. Knowing you ain't got the answers to this jam anymore. Knowing your words are selfish thoughts I can't handle no more. I'm through, so let's settle the score. For sure, damn, I can't stand no more. Uproar, man, I can't handle the law. It's a scam, the plan is to push you to the floor. It's impossible to soar. I suck at life, can't get it right, I'd fight and I'd fight. I wish I would've taken flight. I slit my wrists and end this bullshit. Put this AK-47 to my lip with a full clip. Blah, who'd miss me? Nah, don't kiss me. I don't want your affection, I'd rather say fuck it. Head down the wrong direction, forgive me, I'm just being honest. I can't take much more of this, I promise. I could vomit, cause I ain't shit in people's eyes. I try, but I'm failing.
Alright, yo, that was T.O. Lestat. We gonna cut it short because we got interviews to do. So yeah. So, internet sucks. That's technically what happens. But not, so where you out of?
It's alright.
Little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens. I explain it every single show. There's at least one technical error issue. Every show there's one technical issue. It happens.
Oh yeah, I'm used to that, bro.
That's why we call it the shit show.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yo, so like, where you from?
From the Bronx.
From the Bronx? How long you live there?
Section Park, 180th. Yeah, my whole life, born and raised.
And then how long you been in music?
Oh, brother, I say since I started around, I say like 99, 98, something like that. And then like when I first started, I wasn't really taking it serious. It was just like messing around. Mm-hmm. And then as I got like a little older, I say maybe like the next 3 years around there, I started writing more and more, and I started actually doing songs. So when I started doing the songs, I started getting into it a little bit more, and then I started taking it serious. From there, I would say maybe 2000, I started recording with my cousin in his crib. He had like his own little setup, and he was trying to get me up there for a while. But like, I was always in the streets, running around, just bugging out. So like I said, I never took the rap shit serious before. So then one day he's like, yo, bro, man, I promise you, man, just come to my house one time. And if you don't like it no more, like you don't have to pull up no more. So I went to the nigga crib. We started messing around. I had like maybe like 2 or 3 songs. He was like, oh, give me the beat. We loaded up, recorded the beat. And I was like, oh, this is type cool. You know what I'm saying? So then I started getting a little bit used to the recording because I was just writing at the time. I never recorded anything at the time. Then when I started recording, that's when I really got like hyped with the music and everything like that. I was like, oh, nah, this is what I want to do. And I just been, going hard ever since, bro.
Going hard ever since. Like, what age were you when you started recording?
Well, recording, I would say in my 20s, I started recording. Like I started messing around, I would say maybe like I would say, like 17, 18 okay. Is when I started like writing. But it took me a couple of years, like I said, to like really take it serious and record and do stuff like that. So I was in like I would say like maybe like 22, 21 around there. I started actually recording music.
And then do you listen to it?
But even before then, oh yeah, I it's crazy. I got my old hard drive like right next to me. So whenever I want to take a trip down memory lane, I pop in the old hard drive and listen to all the old music. I was just telling my boy Guap that I wanna retouch some songs that I got there from a long time ago. Give it a better sound, a better mix, and probably like release it again. Because when I was dropping music when I first started, we didn't really have none of like what we got now, all this TikTok and all that. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of people might have not heard the old songs that I got before. So I was like, you know what? Why not re-release them? If I got to pick a different beat or, maybe make it sound a little more modern, then I could do that. If not, I'll just touch them up and push them out as is.
Mm-hmm. I think, I'm a...
It might be old to me, but it's new to everybody else, you know?
Right. They ain't never heard that song. Like, there's still songs that I do from, 20 years ago, literally 20 years ago at this point. And people are like, man, I ain't never heard that song before.
Yeah.
Then you ain't gone through the discography, because absolutely it is there. But, from what I understand...
Yes, it is.
You're prolific. Like you are able to put out albums at a speed I have not seen, not heard of in a minute. Well, I was already.
Yeah, that's because I trained myself.
Let me know.
Like when I first start, like I said, like when I first start. Bro. I've been doing this for a while, bro. You know, like this is like a walk in the park for me. Sometimes it's like it comes so natural that I have to go back and listen to myself a couple times. Like, let me make sure this verse is tight enough because you know it just came so fast. Like, so sometimes you got to be like, yo, you know what? Let me make sure I'm still giving it my all, my 100%. And hasn't failed me yet, brother.
Well, I mean, if you love it, if you love the game, then you're gonna be in it. You're gonna be doing what it is you do, and it may come to you quickly, but it's refining it that really makes it something stand out. Because although it could be tight as fuck, going in, you can always just tighten shit up and or put another phrase in there or another bar that just sends it to the next level.
Yes,
Do you do
yes,
do you do the
definitely.
post
I think
production?
I think that's. Excuse me.
Do you do the post production? Like, do you work on any of the mix or the?
No, actually, I just like I'll record it myself and then I'll send it to Guap and like Guap will mix it up and put the touches on it.
I mean, that's right there. I mean, already if you're doing the recording, and getting it to an engineer that absolutely knows what he's doing, then no harm, no foul. Like
Yes.
every mic is
Oh no, man. I've been messing with Guap for like 13 years already, almost 14 years, bro. So it's like he's the only one I really trust when it comes to my music like that. Cause I used to go to a lot of studios before, but I never had that sound. Once me and bro like linked up, it was like we knew each other from day one, bro.
that studio magic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and it's funny because I met him through another artist. I was trying to, I was trying to like link up with him, and sometimes people be wanting to play the little cutthroat, the gatekeeper. So I'm a person that I'm not gonna wait for you to introduce me. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna make my own links and my own plugs. I don't need nobody to speak for me. I'm a grown man. So I was like, yo, you know what? I started talking to Guap, and I was like, give me your contact. I'm gonna start hitting you up for sessions, and bro, we never look back. We've been cooking up since.
Now, when you first started, were you
Got a lot of we got a what happened?
Oh, I was just asking. I think there's a slight delay, but I was just asking about when you first met him. Were you already like you had already been to a lot of other studios, so you already had your way of doing things. Did he have any like
Yes.
differences?
Um, Actually, the only difference he had is the freaking speed, bro. Like I said, the speed and his quality. I swear to God, bro. I don't care. I don't say it because that's my bro. Whatever. It's so far like it's unmatched, bro. Like e- other people could be nice at other things, but when it comes to the quality, bro, I have not went to no other studio. No disrespect to no other engineer, but I have not got the sound that I got now messing with anybody else.
Yes, dude. Once you find an engineer, why would you switch? Because some people got the idea that all engineers are gonna be
Hmm.
the same. It's like no, they are not all created equal.
Nah, man. I look at it like I look at an engineer like a barber, bro. You can't just go to anybody. You find your barber, you stick to your barber. You find your engineer, you stick to your engineer. Especially when y'all on the same like you say on the same mission, for it makes it even better, bro.
Yep. It's so rare. It's so rare for people or artists rather to recognize that fact because they think that it's a dime a dozen. Once they got that magic in the studio, they're like, oh, it's all me. Man, I think that it takes, in my opinion, it takes multiple people. It takes a team to make a song.
Nah,
Like it takes the producer or the person that's running the beat. Um,
definitely.
what I'm saying? Like the artist has to obviously bring their heat, but then they're gonna send it off. Most of the time, they're gonna send it off to a mix master, and that's
Yep.
where you can break an album real easy in that
Yeah.
phase. So did you say that like
Yes.
he just automatically
The
has you
only thing
down?
is that who Guap?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He like had the process. Like you both saw each other and like understood. Like it's like, oh yeah, I see you. Like easy. I got this. You got that. All right, shit.
Nah, yeah, I actually heard music from another artist that was going there. That like I said, that's how I met Guap through another artist. when I heard his music and I heard the quality, I was like, oh shit. Like, yo, your record sounds so clean, like so clear. And then one day I went with him to the studio. You know, the first time I didn't really say nothing. We just kicked it. Like regular shit. My man went, he had his session. I was there. I think I was a feature on one of his songs or something like that. And then the second time when I went back, that's when I was like, nah, that's it, bro. I'ma just make my own plug right now. Yeah. And I started talking to my nigga Guap. I took his number and I started going on my own without my boy. And from there, bro, forget about it. Everything took off.
Is it, and so do you think that so who's producing the beats? Like, do you use the same producer? You use multiple producers?
No, actually, I've messed with multiple producers, but like two main producers, like as far as that I lease my beats from and stuff like that, I mess with So Special, and I mess with my man Boga Beats. But like now, I got my dude Guap. He's about to produce a whole EP for me. So now I got Guap under the belt too now as a producer.
Man, you in some good hands right there. I've already heard some. I've heard some of his work, and I can appreciate an engineer can appreciate another engineer's like the way that I'm gonna call it their ear, like their ability to bring out the pieces that need to be brought out, and like like I'd say that like
I agree.
Do you think that So here's a question, and it's not to not to get into you and Guaps, but in general, do you think that a producer deserves a percent on the back end?
Yep.
All right. What is a fair percent?
I think so. I mean, I would have to like really sit down because it also depends. You can't just say, like it depends if you have other features on the record. It all depends. If it's just me and him, then automatically anything we do is 50-50 automatically.
Yep.
As far as like when outsiders come in or if we have other features, then we'll talk about it then, or we'll think of a percentage that like we think is fair and we'll do it like that. But like anything that is just me and him that we work on automatic 50-50.
Yeah, that's a team. That's a team. That's people with the same idea going. Like because some people, they want to give the engineer either no back end, or rather the producer, they either want to give them no back end or just a little bit. They're like, oh yeah, like 10%. That makes sense. Well, you do it a cappella then, man. Go in there and hit the a cappella then. See how it's, what is Bobby McPherson this week.
A lot of people don't understand, bro. Without a good engineer, you have no fire song. You have nothing.
Because it just brings out what you're doing. Like I say all the time. Like my superpower is people. Like I have my skills on my own. They're decent, but what I do really like exceptionally well is help other people achieve their sound or do their best work. So it's like my superpower by itself, it don't do shit. It don't do shit for me, but I can help other people really easily. Like mixing my own shit, I hate mixing my own.
And at the end of the day, that's exactly your superpower because you help people and people will help you.
Yep. But that's what a good partnership could be. Like all the people that actually, that the artists that I've managed, they turn into friends. Like people that came in for recording sessions end up, just longtime friends, and you back the people around you, and you pick the people around you, and like most people be like, yo, hey, this dude wants to put me on a feature. Okay, that's cool, but I mean, do you fuck with him? Like, or is it just that like, are you getting paid for it?
Yeah.
Because they could, I ain't trying to mess with nobody that I don't actually.
And that's what separates other people. It's like if you don't have that relationship with your producer, then it's only but so far you're gonna go. It's just more of a business thing. Like me and Guap is different. It's like it's brotherhood. Like I go to his crib, he comes to my crib. Like it's beyond the music. So when you have that, bro, it makes it all better. You understand? Then versus it's just like, oh, I'm going to a studio and I'm paying somebody for a service. Yeah, I'll see you later, and we leave. Nah, bro, it's bigger than that. We talk about life stuff, personal things like that I go through and stuff, and just like vice versa. So it's just like we at a point in the friendship that is like the music don't even have nothing to really do with it no more. It's just like, listen, bro, What's good? What's going on today? Everything good? Wifey good? You know, kids is good.
You actually checking on them. You actually checking in instead of being like, the waiting for your turn to talk type shit. Like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, I ain't even
Bro,
gonna let you
come on.
finish.
He could he look right now, he could have been in his crib chilling, working on music where he's at. He's posted up here with me, bro. Like just for support, bro. That's what it's all about. A lot of people don't know that support goes a long way, man. It don't cost anything.
That's right. It don't cost a damn thing, and that's
Like,
it. Ugh.
yeah, and the
You're gonna
music,
share my
it's sad to say. Yeah, that's what exact, bro. Why, if you my brother, why do I have to ask you to share my music? Especially if we doing the same things, like it's supposed to be automatic. I don't even care if I haven't heard the song that you posted. It could have been hot garbage. You my brother, I'm reposting it automatic. I'll see it later, even if I don't see it now, but I gotta repost it because
Yeah.
you my bro. And like it's sad that everybody doesn't think that way. So the people that you do have, that you see that, oh yeah, this is genuine love. Nowadays, bro, you gotta hold on to that, bro, because you don't find that no more. It be the same dudes you posted up with that's trying to backdoor you nowadays, bro.
Yeah, they all about the.
I'm from an era that. Yeah, I'm from an era that, bro. It's like if you hold on to them certain bros that you got because you know that together you unstoppable, bro.
Yep. That's what a real. I mean. That's what community will give you. That's what and a brotherhood will give you. Like when you actually fuck with the same consistent people, as long as you have the same goal, moving
Yep.
in the same direction at the same speed, and you'll arrive. You will guaranteed to arrive.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, do you do live show? Or actually, you know what? On the friendship, I just wanted to ask this because it's been an issue of contention as of late. All right, so my boy was riding in my car. Like he's in the passenger seat, and
Yeah.
I was listening to jams. Like we had a 2 hour ride, and I had an album that I don't remember what album it was either. I think it might have been the Joiner that it just came out. So I play from beginning to end. Just go through an album because I want to hear what was put out. And we got maybe 2 songs
Yeah.
in. This dude was so fun. He was like, "Yeah, here actually," and he just went and he just changed it. He started changing. I was like, "Hey, what you gonna? Okay, wait. I'm gonna just do this. What you gonna put on?" And he said some crazy off the wall shit that he knows damn well I don't listen to. I was like, "Come on, man." He's like, "I mean, it's the same exact thing." I was like, "All right, well, there's 2 differences. One, you're riding in my car, motherfucker. Nah, like I got musical. Like if it's gonna be good, I can find something good in any music. It don't matter what it is. But if we're gonna sit here for 2.5
Yes.
hours, like let's this is an artist that I know he likes, and fuck man, like don't put on some crazy ass shit that damn well I ain't doing it. Would you so do y'all ride together? Y'all ever ride together?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so y'all got what happens with the radio? Is it whose car it is that controls the radio?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Honestly, we listen to we listen to us, bro. And when I say us, like whoever, like people that our circle, everybody that does music.
Yep.
So it's like whoever we flow with, that does music that we done features with or whatever the case may be, or it could just be an artist that I think is dope. Like like that's how we are, everybody, but I don't really listen to too much music like from nowadays because I hate to sound cliche or hate to sound like they say like an old head, but the truth is the truth, bro. It's really not too much fire music no more.
Oh, man, it's just you gotta
be real picky and real choosy. Yes. So it's like there's a couple of artists that I do listen to from nowadays, but like I said, I mainly listen to us, like me, my man Bigger, my man Pete, my man Saga, Guap's artists, Jade and C's. Like I listen to our music because that's basically what we do, bro. It's like we were our own circle, so we gotta bring each other up. So if I'm not dropping a song, then I know Guap's dropping a song. If Guap's not dropping a song, my bro Pete's dropping a song, or so on and so on. So we try to like stay in rotation. So I'll put a song on Friday, and Guap will put a song on Friday. We try to take turns during the days. That way we flood the market. You understand? Instead of just everybody dropping on one day, and then like I don't like doing it because then it's kind of like somebody gonna feel like, oh, I'm getting outshined by this person's song, and we all drop it on the same day. So I'd rather just everybody pick a day. We all team. So why not? If we could flood it from Monday through Friday, everybody pick a day. That's better than everybody just drop it on the same day, or like it makes more sense. It even makes it look like you moving more. You understand? Because everybody's taking a day, everybody's team, everybody flows together. So they already expected. Oh, if Guap drops, I already know K gonna drop. I already know Bigger gonna drop. I already know P gonna drop. They expecting the domino effect.
See, that's a dope setup though. That means you got a tight group. What he said?
Yeah.
Was that Guap? Was he in the background there?
No, he didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought it was him. I thought he said something. So okay, so like, are y'all in the to close out on listen to your own music? I noticed that a lot of artists listen to their own music like almost exclusively. Like they're not out there listening to other music.
Yeah.
I can't help it, man. I've had an addiction to finding new music as long as I can remember. Like my mom actually, she listened to nothing but country. Like I heard nothing but country until I was like 6. So it was all country. That's the only type of music I thought existed. And then I heard like what was it? It was the Eagles, Hotel California on the radio, and I was in somebody else's car. I was like, "Hey, shut up! What is that? What is that?" And so it was a new type of music. All right. And then it was Queen, and then it was just like, oh, there's a ton of stuff out here. Like let me go deep dive, and then I've been on that journey ever since, man. I'm a fan. Before I'm an artist, I'm a producer, I'm a mix, all this. But before all that, I'm a fan. I love music, and I love finding new music and shit.
Definitely.
So you said ain't no.
Bro, let me tell you, I listen to music.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I listen to classics. I mean, I listen to a couple of new artists, but like mainly like the classics, definitely. And I'm not even gonna lie, like not even classic albums. I'm more of a classic like mixtape.
I gotta curate the vibe.
Yeah, man. I come from that era, bro. The mixtape era, the Clues and the Big Mics and the Ron G's and the SNS's. Like that was my era growing up. Especially when they did the Blends mixtape and they mixed the beats with the song. Oh my God, bro! I could sit here and forget about it. That was my favorite era of music. Man. But I listen. I even listen to like Arabic music, and I don't even understand what they saying, bro.
Yep.
Like I listen to a lot of music that I don't even understand the words, because I always said that music is more like a feeling. Like you could feel more or less what somebody's saying, even if you don't understand, by just looking at the facial expressions, by listening to the beat, like the melody. They be my wife, she be bugging out. She be like, "You listening to that shit again? You don't even know what the fuck they saying." I'm like, "I don't care. It sounds fire."
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm listening to what I'm listening to. It's just what it's what hit me. It struck me. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it. Like, okay, so you hit on something that I actually talked about recently, which was it's the frequency. So like the Star Spangled Banner. Like it's supposed to, if you've seen it live and you've seen it, at a big event, and the feeling that you get around the stadium is like, oh shit, you can feel this thing. The same thing, and it happens in concerts, like those moments.
Yeah.
Really, and you're like, okay, we're all feeling the same thing. It's because the frequencies they hit. Like Marilyn Manson was just doing an interview, and he said he made his whole one of these whole albums, with the sound, with the frequency that was made to like irritate you, get you pissed off. And he did it through the entire album without like it was hidden.
Wow.
It's like, dude, why the fuck would you do that? But it's feelings. Like our music has feelings, and the frequencies they go with your body and your mood and everything. So like, do you aim for anything specific, or do you just listen and feel? Do you go by feel?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like when I wake up, if I'm in a certain mood, I'll put on certain music. So it's crazy. I don't know if everybody does this, but I know I do. So if I'm upset, I don't know why. I put on, crazy music, bugged out music. And I don't know why we do this. Like, instead of listening to something more calm and relaxed, trying to get out of it, it's like I'm already frustrated, so I just start putting some DMX or some crazy shit on, bro. But then it's like, after you get out of that feeling, you're like, why did I do that? Like, that's kind of stupid. I'm trying to get out of this mode, and I'm getting myself more in the mode, listening to all this bugged out music.
Yeah, I think it comes down.
So
to
for me, it's more of a.
You're feeding it. You're feeding that emotion, like.
Yeah. Yes. So I think for me, it's definitely more feeling. It's like that goes to my writing as well.
I was just about to ask
Today
that.
I could be in a shitty mood. Yeah, if I'm in a shitty mood, then I'm most likely I'm gonna write bars that's gonna be like aggressive and. Or if I'm having a good day, if I feel blessed this morning, then hey, guess what? I'm gonna write some good bars today. So it's all with mood with me, I can't force myself to write something, like sit here and be like, all right, I'm gonna just take this beat and I'm gonna write. It don't work like that for me. I might think I'm gonna write to this certain beat today, and I'll put it on. I might not be able to come up with nothing. So instead of getting frustrated and trying to force it, I'll skip to another beat. Sometimes it's a beat you least expect, and you'll write something crazy to it, not even expecting to write to that. You understand?
Yep, 100%. I mean, that's the beat. So I hear it all the time. The beat tells you what to write.
Yes.
Like when I hear it,
it's like your guide, bro.
Yeah, when I hear it, I know. Like as soon as I hear the beat, it just starts coming to me. It's in my head. Like I just gotta write it down. And so like
yes. Yes.
Where does that come from? Like, where do you think that comes from? Like, where are you hearing that from? It's your subconscious, or like it's out there? Like, what?
It could be. I think anybody that's an artist, and when I say artist, I mean you gotta write your own music. Like it can't, like you can't have no writers and none of that. When you write your own music, it's I don't know. It's different, bro. It's like a feeling, bro. It's like. People that don't write, they're not gonna understand it. It's like,
that's facts.
Like I said, you can't force yourself to do something and expect to get good results because you're just forcing it. It's like energy. Music is energy, bro. So if you allowing negative energy around you, then your music is gonna be negative. Mm-hmm. So you got to be careful with your energy as well when you write in your music, because if you in your feelings. And you might be a little upset. You might write something that you're not gonna, like you necessarily don't mean, but bro, once it's written and it's out, that's it. And I'm speaking from experience because, like, even when I, it could be somebody in my family, and if I'm upset at you and I'm really upset and I get in my bag and I start writing, I might drop a song. I might regret it later, but it's just my feelings. That's what I'm feeling, and I feel like we shouldn't be held accountable for that. Because at least I'm putting it on record, and it's not like I'm disrespecting you and screaming in your face or talking shit to you in your face. I say that's the polite way to do it. You know,
we could have done this in person. No, I'm gonna get it out through art. You know what? Like that's a very mature
like nah. Sometimes the in person thing. Yes. To me, music is like me. Like I feel like when I write my bars. I can explain what I want to tell you way more than if I'm just talking to you. Like right now, you understand? Like right now, it's flowing because I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. It's nothing scripted. You understand? It's just everything I'm telling you is organic. The conversation, I feel like the conversation flows more than, oh, let me get ready for this podcast, or let me get ready or what if he asked me that? Nah, I go by feeling, bro. Like I said, everything is energy. For instance, if you would have had negative energy, then maybe what we doing right now, it wouldn't be going so smooth.
Yeah.
Would have been one of them arrogant motherfuckers, and niggas that think that, oh, I'm gonna come up here, I'm the shit or what. Nah, bro, you gotta be humble. I learned in this game. I learned you gotta be real humble, bro, because you might think you the shit and you might be nice right now, but there's always somebody that's nicer, somebody that's more popular than you. So you got to be humble with this shit, bro.
Yo, check that. I mean,
even with the things that you say.
That same message that you put on, like, look at J. Cole. Might delete this later. That's the same exact feeling. You're describing the same thing you did. And like, you know, a lot of people was not happy with
Yeah.
it. They weren't happy with that outcome. What do you think of that outcome?
You know, everybody's gonna have their opinion and
Yep.
they feeling on shit, bro. It's like at the end of the day, bro, I say this: if you're not affecting me, if you're not affecting my pockets, if you're not affecting my family in a negative way, I really don't care who does what. That's one thing that I'm always in my own track. I'm always in my own motion, and I don't pay attention to what's going on outside of what I'm doing. You just dropped 50 songs. You got 10 awards. Hey, brother, blessings to you. I'm still over here doing what I do, minding my own business. And I find that you make it a lot further when you mind your business, bro.
Yes, sir. 100%. Like,
And
I
that's
think
even
people
when
would get further if they just
that's
shut
even when you wanna yeah. Yeah, that's even when it's crazy. That's even when you want to like look out for certain people. You gotta look out. You gotta pay attention and be careful who you look out for as well.
100.
Because
Because you know,
everybody's not gonna have the same intentions as you know, like as you. You might help somebody trying to get to the top, and when it's their turn to do it, they might look at you and be like, "See you, bro."
it's happened so many times. I mean, this is the story as old as time. Like, you thought about recording artists back in the day, like, you know, talking prior 2000, the manager was always somebody, yeah, somebody close to you. It's your cousin, it's your dad, it's your, you know, it's somebody that you knew, your friend, your best friend, and then you find out how much they got fucked in the end because they trusted that. I trust my dad.
Yep.
I trust my. Every single one that had a big deal ended up getting fucked over by somebody. It's like, yo, what the? Who did you help
Yeah.
and brought you there? They don't recognize that fact. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just expected at
Nah,
some
man,
point.
they don't. That's yeah. That's what's whack about this shit, bro. It's like you come into the game with certain people and you expect you're gonna leave the game with certain people, and that's like never the thing at the end. It's like
Life.
some people can't take like they say, like everybody wants to be a boss, nobody want to be a worker, but it's just, bro, to be a boss you gotta work,
There ain't no other way. I
and
don't.
everybody doesn't understand that.
I wanted it. You know, like everybody says they want to be the boss until they get a chance at it and they realize how much shit. Because they only see. It's just like every other thing. They only see that one thing. The public only sees your album. Like they hear what happened. You know what you got recorded. Do you know how much time it took to write those things, to go to the studio, to do all these things to get it done? How many hands have been
Yeah.
on that album to get it out to you? But all you see is this little bit. Oh well, all you do is rap. What you mean all I
Yeah.
do? You know how many jobs it takes to do this independently? And I don't care who it is. If they say they're
Yo, I
independent,
was just I was just gonna say that, bro. Like the stupidest thing that I hear people say is, "Oh, damn, bro, you've been doing music for a long time. You still ain't make it, bro. Do you know what it takes, my brother?"
no, they don't.
Like that's exactly what I do. What you just did, I laughed, bro. Like if you knew what it took just to break one record, bro. You talking about somebody that's been going to the studio for more than 20 years, and coming out of pocket, paying for videos. They don't understand that with videos come with outfits, and if you want girls in your video, you got to pay for that too.
Yep.
So you're like, bro, this is not easy, especially for independent artists like myself, that everything is out of pocket. I don't have a machine behind me. I don't have nobody that's endorsing or sponsoring none of that, bro. Everything I do is out of pocket. So for me to be able to do what I'm doing out of pocket, raise a family, pay bills, bro, man, they don't understand the work that it takes with this. I just be like, yo, you know what? I haven't made it because God said it's not my time yet, bro.
Shit, I mean that's not, man. Like you just sit there and I was letting you cook, cause man, that's exactly what it is. Is that nobody sees what it is you have to do or go through or how hard it is. All they see is what you put out there on social media. Like every other human being, you don't see people really. I mean, some people you do. They're
Yeah.
dramatic. The dramatic ones are sitting there talking about every problem they ever had. But like I'm saying, like most people try and project the life that they want to project to people. Like it's always going out doing an event. They're not like posting. Thank God they're not posting their food anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, nobody gives a shit,
Yep.
and you realize that. Cool, good. Um, but at the same time, like it's whatever you want people to see, and they're only gonna see the least amount of what you do. Um, everybody thinks that they know how to
Yes,
market.
yes.
They got
I,
everybody's
I
got
think
ChatGPT.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's better that way. You know, you don't want to give people too much either. You give them a little bit. You show them, you know, what you do here and there. Give them an idea, whatever the case may be. But you can't always show everybody everything either, because it's like some people, like I said, they take it as boasting or showing off.
Yep.
So one thing I always say, bro, is that I never ever announce my blessings till after my blessings have come, because you know how many people out there giving you the side eye, bro, and wishing that you don't make it.
Yep.
So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you know that a blessing is on its way. No, I'm gonna promote the blessing after I get the blessing, and that's if I even feel like it. Because sometimes I don't even want to throw salt on the blessing, so I just keep it to the low, bro. Nowadays you can't even do that, bro. It's sad, bro. Like you can't even tell somebody, oh, you know, I did a little bit. Oh yeah, I got 10,000 views on a video. Oh, look at this nigga. He's showing off. Why am I showing off, bro? I'm proud of my work. I've been doing this my whole life, bro.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to. This is your business,
Yeah,
right? Like so. That's what people like. They don't understand. This is your business. You're the face of that business. You literally. This is your job to get all these things. These are all just achievements that you have to do it independently. Like it's just pieces to the pie. Like, and they don't see any of the good shit, like, or the hard shit. They think they got the good shit. What is your favorite part about your journey? Like, what was your favorite part about it? Was it, you know, getting into the studio the first time, or was it did you find a fire ass beat that just fucking it made you run, or like, you know, got to dedicate a song to a loved one? Like, what's your highlight, like highest point?
To be honest, bro, I feel like I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Because so it's like, bro, if I sit here and if I was just to tell you from 2019 to today what a nigga done been through, bro, you wouldn't even believe me, bro. You wouldn't you'd be like, yo, how are you still sane? How are you still like just so humble and so calm, bro? It's like patience has a lot to do with it, bro. And I feel like music has always been like, it's always been me, bro, since a little kid. I swear, like I feel like every time I meet somebody new in this business, and I tell them this, it's like I feel like I'm saying the same story, but I swear, bro, ever since I've been a kid, anything I do is with music. If I go to the store, it had to be with music. If I'm studying, it was with music. If I'm gonna take a shower, it was music. Music been my whole life ever since I could remember. It's like I say, like it's been my like coping mechanism. Like I used to be one of those that I was real angry and I ain't understand like how to express myself, but through like screaming and yelling and like, fornication bullshit. So it's like once I learned music, it kind of like calmed me down, you know. It opened my eyes to like other stuff, and it kind of like took my basically my whole time, bro. I didn't have time for nothing. Once I started writing my songs, I didn't want to know about nothing, TV, outside life, nothing, bro. Everything was music. So it's like that's why I say I don't still going through certain things. So you know, like who knows what's gonna happen in the future.
Right? Oh, ain't nobody know, and if they claim to know, they lied to you. Because I mean, ain't nobody know what's gonna happen in the future, and all you know is that you have to live today. You know, like you don't want no regrets tomorrow, but you also need to know that tomorrow's gonna happen. Like even if the bottom falls out, some crazy shit happened, you're still gonna be here regardless. So plan for that. Like. But at the same time, I try and it's a I don't know, like weighing it out. Like you gotta live everything with you have to be discerning on how much you can actually enjoy your life every day, and planning for that future. Because like it may end tomorrow.
Yep.
Money may not matter tomorrow. Did you enjoy this shit?
That's right. Yeah, exactly, bro. Money's important, but it's not everything, bro.
That's right. I mean, it's a lot of people in the as far as artists go. I don't think people really realize that it's to become one of those top 25 consistent, or even top 50 consistent in the charts, like it takes it takes a ridiculous amount, but that's only 50 people, and that it's a pretty much, it just changes their position, but they all stay for a decade or more. So it's like that right there is 50.
Yep.
That's not very many. How many artists there are compared to how many people make it, and it is droves and droves and droves. And AI didn't make it any better with adding to it. Which I'm not against AI. I actually like AI artists. I make my own AI music, but do I discern the difference? Like, yeah, I do. Like, I definitely do. Like,
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter to me. If a fucking song, if I can jam to it, if I'm fucking just sitting there just vibing the fuck out.
Yeah, I feel like.
Fuck. Go ahead, run it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Music is music. It doesn't matter who's making it, bro. It's a feeling, and if it makes you feel good, then that's, bro. It was meant. It did its job.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like, all right. The tricky thing with the AI music thing is that I feel like if you're gonna do AI music, make sure that it's your music. Don't go on AI and be like, oh, write me a song and for this, and I wanted to talk about. No, sit down and at least write some of the verse, some of the hook. Come up with something. You can't just. I call that a cheat sheet, bro. Everybody could do that. Sit there. Oh yeah, I want you to write a song about this and about that. I want you to talk. Yeah, anybody could do that. But when you a writer or artist yourself, then I feel like it's more like a crutch. Like, all right, I'm the one that's writing the music. It's me. I'm just using a voice. That's different. Yeah. Versus, oh, I'm just going to AI and I'm just asking it to do everything. Now you just basically you're not writing nothing. You prompting something, bro. Yeah. Anybody could prompt something.
Yeah. And anybody can.
So it's like kind of like a back and forth thing.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it definitely is. But that's what, to me, it's like
Like you got it.
Where's the line? Where, like,
yeah.
How do you draw that line? Like, because I don't know if you saw the new regulation came out for the U.S. and it was so what it looks like is that for the Copyright Office to accept it, and for you not to get a labeled black and white box, for you not to get that box, you have to have you cannot have an AI singer, and you have to have you have to have played one of the instruments in the recording. Now, how does that hit you?
Yes. All right. In one way, as far as I feel like it's kind of messed up, right? Because if they're gonna let you use the AI, as long as you sample a piece of an instrument or whatever the case may be, I feel like that they should let something with AI regardless. I feel like it's like they trying to be like two-sided with that, and that's kind of like unfair. The only thing that is good is that if you do want, like, as far as the beat goes, then you always know that somebody could cater to your choosing, your liking, and they could switch certain things up, yep, or add stuff or take stuff away. So that's kind of good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a two-sided thing. It's like, oh, you're gonna let me sample a piece of a beat. As long as I do, you're not gonna let me use my AI artist, but I created it. I kind of think that's kind of like like hypocritical.
It is. It absolutely is. They're trying. I mean, it's because most of these AI companies are they're funded like 20 and 30% of the same deal they have with Spotify, where sure, we'll let you use this, and we won't sue you to oblivion if you just give us 30%, and then we're good to go. And then they're gonna try and control how music is made from here on out. And it's like, oh, I see what y'all are doing. Y'all are trying to do what you've always done. Fuck the people that make the music over. Like, if that's the case, then how is Janai?
Yeah, I was talking to Guap. I I forgot who it was that they said, it was Netflix with the music, mm-hmm, that they starting up like a thing for the unsigned artists. But it's crazy, right? Because then if you sign to them, they basically own everything that you do, bro. Commercials, any movies. It's like, yeah, we're gonna sign you, we're gonna give you this money, but now we own everything you do. So it's like, what sense does that make? Or some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but I come from nothing, so I'm gonna take that. Right, you come from nothing, but bro, if you don't make anything, you are cooked for the rest of your life. Now you just owe, bro, and I don't want to owe nobody. I'd rather go through the years of struggling to get to where I'm gonna get, like and appreciate it more than just sign my freaking soul to somebody for a couple 100,000 and then what? It's like, yeah, take that money. Now it's all on you. You got to come up with promotion and marketing and wait, where that's coming from, the money that they gave you. So by the time you do all that, you really don't stay with anything, bro. So nowadays, I don't feel like the labels are necessary, bro. To be honest,
They're not. Like you said it. You hit on it. Like it's the only thing that they are good for is to be a bank. And if you don't have those resources, or you don't care about you don't care about what you're like, yeah, you're a pop singer. You're like, I don't care. Write the songs, write the music, tell me what to do, and pay me a lot. Okay, I get it. I see it. I see y'all. Like that's what game they've been playing. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been playing that game for a long time, and it's they're trying to figure out how to stay relevant. Really, like I'm a record label owner, and like somebody, a kid asked me about signing, and I was like, bro, why do you need to sign? Like I run the label. Why do you want to sign? He's like, I just want to be signed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, but what do you want from me, the label, to do for you? And he's like, I don't know, get me out there. It's like, that's not the label. That's a marketer. That's what I do that too. But I'm saying like do you want that product? Because that's probably what you really want. Like you should just pay for a marketer if you just want to get out there. But it's not just wanting to get out there.
Yeah.
People just think that that's what you're supposed to do, and they don't really know what to do. They're following what they heard here, there, all that. Like I've heard so many people talk about, and this is a game for guap. I've heard so many people say that you own the master if you paid for it. Not how it works.
That's right.
That's not how
and
it works.
I just recently learned that a little while back.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
It's because it's not true. That part is not
So all
true.
this time, people be going to. It's not true.
It's not. So, just to get like kind of qualify it, like I'm going to Miami International. I'm going to Florida International or Miami for entertainment law. I literally looked this up and like, because it matters to all my artists, so I had to know anyway. So like, just because you paid for the master doesn't mean that you own any of the intellectual property, because that's all you're holding really is the proof that person sang that song. So which one are they going to take? Which part of that are they claiming is theirs? Because they didn't do the performance, they didn't do the writing. The studio owns the master, which it's been paid for. Like that's once it's released, it doesn't matter who it's released to. You still have your intellectual properties that maintain. So like, it's all these things get around. Like it's kind of like urban legends, and they just kind of like multiply. Where you start seeing it like. I heard that like 10 years ago, and I was like, okay, and that's when I learned it was like 10 years ago looking at it, and they haven't changed anything, but it gets around. I kept hearing it even on this show. Somebody said the same thing to me. He's like, yo, all I gotta do is like I make sure I pay for the masters, even in groups, like because these are people that are managing artists. I pay for the masters, and so I own it. And it's like, bro, like that's not how that works. Like I don't know how you gonna collect it. So what about the business side? Because they do have to. A musician has to be all facets. Like you got to be the marketer, you got to be the freaking the video recording and editing and fucking being in that bitch. You got to write every line. So you got a lot of hats to wear. The business side of it, though, do you feel like that's you? Like that's something you knew before you started rapping, or like was that something you had to learn over time?
Nah. No, to be honest, I'm still learning as I go, bro. That's why it's like you gotta surround yourself with people that you want to grow with. It's like you can't be around certain people that's not it's not your lane. Put it that way. If they doing something different over there and you trying to do something different over here, you're not gonna learn nothing from them because you're on two different tracks. So it's like I try to surround myself with people that got the same or similar goals. That way, you don't really have too much problems with none of that stuff.
Yep. I mean, there's always going to be some things that come up. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even ill-intentioned. It's just life happens from time to time. So like, having a bigger group than just one, than just one person. Like having a group of people that you can, well, shit, man, they on the bench right now. Like we're in the fucking game. Um, how many
Yep.
since you've been at it for you've been in the game for a minute? Like, have you seen a lot of rappers, a lot of artists rather, come and go? Like, I'm here for the long term.
Yeah.
Big things coming next summer.
Yeah. A lot of yeah, bro. That to this day, I'll be laughing about that because it's like it, I don't know. Some people try to make it look bigger than what it is or whatever they say, and it's like, bro, if I know you're not gonna get away with that. And if I was like I was before, bro, I'll be calling niggas out on the reg. But I'm chilled now, so yeah, nah. I'm not gonna
Shit
lie. I can
talking.
sit here and be like, yo, before I was an asshole, bro. I was an asshole back then. Like I didn't really give a fuck, but you get older and you change or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm much less. Okay, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm not even.
I ain't even gonna put it there. I am gonna put it there. Actually, you know what? I am much less likely to fight. Well, I don't know, man. I love fighting. I've always, I grew up fighting, and like it was just a normal thing. I like fighting. I would say that I'm
Yeah.
less likely to get into a fight, but I mean, if you want to, I mean, I haven't. Nobody tests you when you get older. Like nobody tests you until it's time to fucking go. So like it's just like fucking shit is chill.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's because you gotta remember when you young, you a fucking knucklehead. So you just be into all type of bullshit. You really
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. It's whatever. You got this fuck the world attitude. But when you get older, you mature. You start. You life changes you, bro. Certain things in life changes you with whether it be bad or good. Life changes you no matter what. So it's like once you hit a certain like peak and you like, yo, I can't be doing this shit no more. Like, bro, come on, my nigga. Like, how many years you gonna be standing on the corner with motherfuckers doing the same shit? Bro, you gotta step your life up some way somehow. If not, bro, you just gonna be another one of them niggas. Oh yeah, that's old head over there on the corner. Nah, bro. Like, yo, let me tell you, I ran the streets at an early age, bro. And when I was running the streets was crazy, bro. Like, the Bronx was on fire. So I seen a lot of my friends come and go, bro. Like a lot of my friends that I grew up with didn't even make it to like 20 years old, bro. I think 19 was like the oldest, bro. And it's crazy because it was all over money. Everybody started out as best friends. They would be on the block together, bro. And when that crack era hit, bro, everybody for the bag, bro, everybody put each other in the bag, bro. And it's sad.
yeah, it really is though because that.
Like I could sit here, yo, bro, I could sit here and literally name like 20, 30 people off the top of my head that didn't even make it to 20 years old, bro. All because of the crack era.
Yeah. And like, what do you? Okay, so here's something that I always had a little bit of dispute with, which was, and it's definitely not, it's definitely a hot topic, but it's like, I know that it's a lot of people. I can go back to towns that I've been in, like small towns that I've been in, and they're still living in the same place, doing the same exact thing they've been doing the whole time. That's how I know exactly where to go find them. They in the same spot. And it's like
Uh-huh.
I feel bad because I'm like, man, you doing the same shit. Like this is like 25 years later, and you still
Yeah.
sitting here. But
Yes.
the thing is that they don't care. Like they're like, yeah, this is what it is. Like they don't even aspire to be more, do more, and achieve anything. And those are the same ones that are ready to fight. So there might be a correlation. Just saying, there might be a correlation. Um,
Yeah, cause they ain't got nothing to lose. People that be ready to fight. Don't you analyze motherfuckers that be always mad and angry, ready to fight? They ain't got shit going on. That's why they so fucking angry, bro, and aggravated. Like not like I said, like nowadays, bro, like you really gotta like do something out of pocket or disrespect me for shit to go left. I really don't give a shit about this nigga talking shit about you. I listen, bro. I'm not 15 years old. I'm not been there, done that. We grown as men. Like I said, as long as you don't disrespect my family or get in the way of my bread, we good money, bro.
right.
I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm trying to do my music, bro, and just live my whatever God has planned for me. How many years? I'm trying to just chill for the rest of these years, make my music and make my bread and chill with my family and the couple of people that I fuck with. because I don't fuck with too many people either.
Yeah, not on a.
My circle is very, very small.
It's just me, motherfucker. That's very. But no, like.
That's a dot, not a circle.
Yeah. Oh shit! But it was round though, so I was like, yeah, nah, like. So you've been there. You saw the crack epidemic. Were you doing? When did you start doing music? Like, what year was it?
Like I say, like I think it was like, I want to say 97.
Okay.
Like and bro, the funniest thing, let me tell you, right? This is how I started doing music. I cut school one day, and I go to my man's crib in the projects. He's telling me about his uncle that does music. He's like, oh, my uncle does music. He's part of this rap group, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. We just there. I get to my boy's crib. He puts the tape on. He's listening to tape. So that goes to tell you, bro. So he puts the tape on of his uncle's album, and I'm like, oh shit sounds tough, bro. Some gangster shit. So I'm there, I'm listening. He winds up telling me, right? It wound up being, I don't know if you know Lord Tariq. That's Peter Gunn's man. You know, there was a group coming up over here in New York. They did the Uptown Baby, Baby.
Yeah.
We get down, baby. That old song.
Yeah.
So Lord Tariq wound up being one of the artists on that album, which wound up being my boy's uncle. So I listened to the tape and I was like, oh, this shit is some gangster shit. I took the tape when I left this crib. I said, yo, I'm taking the tape with me. He's like, nah, that's my uncle's shit. I said, yo, I'll bring it back. I'm going to make a copy of it.
Right.
When I got to my crib, I'm listening to it. Bro, let me tell you, I took one of the verses and I started spitting that shit like it was my own verse.
I know y'all ain't never heard.
So I went to the block and, yo, bro, I go to the block and I'm spitting this verse. Everybody's looking at me like, oh shit, this nigga raps now? So I said, yeah, that's my verse. I started going around like the verse was mine, bro, laughing. So then from there, I was like, oh shit, now motherfuckers think I really rap. So what I did was I really sat there and I started trying to rap. Bro, the first rap that I ever wrote, I swear to God, that shit was like 5 minutes long, bro.
Overkill.
Because I didn't know what it was to write 16s and hooks and bridges. I'm just writing, bro. So I don't know when to stop. I'm just going and going. So when I go to the block that I actually really came up with a verse and I'm spitting, niggas like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Like, when you gonna stop, nigga? It's like 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to stop. What you want me to say?
Yeah.
So I was writing like that for a real long time. Like I would say like the first like 2 years of me writing was like 5 minute bars, 4 minute bars. I didn't know what a song was till I started recording with my cousin, and he's the one that broke it down. Like, yo, bro, like that's too much stuff you giving out. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yo, you don't know how to do songs? I'm like, well, I am doing songs. He's like, nah, bro, that's just fucking like bars, bro. You crazy. You got to write like a verse and a hook. So he started breaking it down. And the way I learned how to write 16s and hooks was listening to Jada. I would throw on Jadakiss music and I'd be like, all right, I'm going to start my verse when he starts. And when he stops, I'm going to stop. So I already know that's a verse.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, all right, I got the verse down pat. Now I'm going to come up with a hook. So I would write the bars, and then I'll be like, all right, when he starts his hook, I'm going to start my hook. When he stops, I'm going to stop. So I got myself used to that. And then I started learning how to do the 16s. Then I didn't even know there was 12-bar hooks. So I'm like, oh, shit, this is fucking new. So I had to I had to learn how to write 12s, 16s, 8s, versus just going in fucking like 1,000 bars for like 5 minutes. And I kind of say it was a good thing learning how to do songs, but then it was like kind of like a curse at the same time, because once I got into like artist mode, writing songs, 16s, hooks, now it's hard for me to go back to like just writing 100 bars and going crazy, because even like the growth in the music, like I don't rap like before with the fuck you off, suck my dick, I'ma kill you. Like even when I write gangster shit, my shit be like, the bars be hard, but I try not to curse anymore. And I do this thing that when I rap my curses, I say them backwards. So instead of saying fuck, I'll say uff.
Yeah.
You know, so I learned that because, like I said, bro, being an artist, you gotta learn shortcuts. So before I fucked with Guap, you know, and I was going to all these other studios, you know, other engineers are different. They just want the money.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta learn how to lessen the work for the engineer so you could work more towards your buck. So you know, it's like, all right, so instead of saying curses, now if I need a clean version, I'm gonna have to tell this nigga, yo, I need a clean version.
Yep.
Nah, I'm not going through that no more. I'm saying my curses in reverse. Now I don't gotta worry about cleaning the record. I'm still getting my point across, and I can upload it to any DSP with no problem.
Yep. Facts. But I mean, now that the voice, that's actually really smart. I mean, that's because that's what you. I've had people come to the studio. Now I tell them, you know, if I know them, then it's a kind of a different vibe. Because like, if I know them, then I fuck with them, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna charge you for like us just sitting here smoking and coming up with shit. When I don't barely know you or know you at all, and you come here like, and you haven't written the song yet, man, yeah, this is gonna be expensive for you. Cause I'm not sitting here for free.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not even as an artist, just looking from the outside in, I hate when people do that. Why are you gonna go to the studio with nothing done? You idiot! You just wasting your money, bro. Like, people don't understand, and I mean, but then again, you got some artists that they think everything is play. Oh, I'm gonna go to the studio and I want to be on live so I can show I'm in the studio. Nigga, put some fucking work in and stop worrying about the live, bro. Cause you want live, but you putting out shitty ass music, and that's why. Cause you worried about the wrong shit, bro.
I don't know. Some people ain't got bars. Some people ain't got bars. I agree with you to the extent, but just some people, they say they like.
Yeah, unfortunately, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a gift that people, again, yeah, I can do that. It's just rhyming words. How hard can it be? Ha! What? Come on now. Make something that people
right.
make something that people want to listen to. Make something that is the quality that people even like they expect. They don't really want to hear your, recorded on your iPhone. I know fucking Kanye did it, but the thing is like, very expensive engineers.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Don't think that he just did it off the iPhone and that was it, because now you bugging.
But they do. But people do, and they're like, yo.
But that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of artists nowadays too, is that everything they want to do is choppy and sloppy.
Yep.
Like, they want to take the quick way out. For instance, they don't want to put a couple of extra dollars in getting their song mixed down and mastered down right way. They just think that putting songs out, I'm gonna put 20 songs out this week. Yeah, you put in 20 songs of bullshit. Nobody want to hear that shit, nigga. Like, instead, work on your crap. Nah, serious, bro. Like, you know, like, some people be like, oh, this nigga, he be saying some shit. It's not about saying some. It's the truth, bro. Like, because I'm an artist that takes his craft serious. Yep. So, bro, I hate motherfuckers that look for the short way out and start putting out all this bullshit and think that, because you my man, you're going to support it. Nah, bro, look, you my man and I fuck with you, but I'm not going to put out no shitty ass, especially if I feel like you're not even investing in your own self. Why am I going to invest in you, or why am I going to share your shit if you don't take yourself serious? Yep. I'm not going to do that, bro. I used to do that a lot before and just show niggas love because that's who I was, but motherfuckers don't appreciate that shit, bro, sometimes. So I learned to, like, sorting up a little bit on that shit. I'm real choosy and real iffy who I fuck with nowadays, bro. Like, even there's people that know me for years that'll tell you they never been inside my house, bro. We cool, but we not that cool, my brother.
I don't want you at my house. I mean, we can associate outside.
Word.
Like, get the fuck. Yeah.
Yes.
That's certain people are like, just I have a small circle, but a small group of people that I trust, and then there's associates. I it's like, yes, I'm cool with them, but I'm not really I'm not. It's just not. I don't fuck with them like that. Like, it's just,
that's all it is. It's just more like a high and buy type of thing. It's like, we don't kick it with each other about our families. We don't go to cookouts together, and we don't politic on the regular. It's more like a what's up, bro.
Yep. But it's I respect. There's a lot of people. Cause
I'm the same way, bro.
In your position, as an artist, like in your position as an artist, you got, you know, like you don't have to necessarily network. Like you got to network, but not with pretty much nobody but no artists. You don't have to mess with artists or anything like. So when you're an engineer or manager, you got to talk to every fucking body. Like that's fucking. You got to talk to all of them. You got to network. You got to make sure you're doing it. But that's just the part of trying to run a studio and keep it filled. You know. Did you ever want to get the studio, or what's your setup at home? I like.
Bro, listen, I salute y'all. What the setup I have now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got Pro Tools. I got my own little Pro Tools setup on my laptop. I got my mic. I got my little with the little eyeball around that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's nothing even too fancy, but
gotta be.
It's just listen, bro. My nigga know what he's doing, bro. So it's like I don't even gotta worry about none of that, bro. And then it's like we both so like motivated right now to win, and we both like on this mission that is like nothing. We feel like nothing's gonna stop it, bro. Like it is what it is. Like it's either you fuck with us or you don't. We still gonna do what we. You can throw shade on us. You can hate us, still the same. Like, oh, fuck you, nigga. Nah, you don't fuck with me, nigga. All right, yeah, listen, blessings to you, bro. I'm gonna keep it kicking, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do because I'm not gonna let the way you move affect the way I move, bro. You be a crumb ass nigga. It's not like me a crumb ass nigga. I'm gonna just keep doing and kill you with kindness.
Playing the part, man.
The way I feel like every win is a slap in a nigga face. Oh, you don't want me to win, nigga? Every time I win, there you go, hold that.
That's what he said.
That's why I think that's what motivates us, like even so much more, bro. It's like, yo, you know what? These motherfuckers don't want us to win. Nah, fuck out of here, bro. We gonna win, nigga, no matter what. So step it up. We gotta step it up double time now.
That's 100%. That's the only thing you can do is just step it up and fucking do what you do your like. Okay, maybe I'm biased though, like because I expect a lot out of people, out of artists. Like I expect them to actually put in effort, and then constantly I see how little effort they're willing to put into themselves. So like it makes me not want to fuck with that. You know, like that unmotivated. It's not even unmotivated people. They're motivated just in the wrong, like at the wrong shit. Like they. If I show you a like, do you have a content?
It's just lazy.
That's. I mean, it is.
Yeah,
that's what I would consider.
Bro, no. Like I don't have one. I'm more of a. I mean, I'm like we like more or less like get structured when it's time to get structured. Like because like I said, today we could be like, oh shit. Friday we're gonna put a song out. And Thursday we might change out. We're gonna put that song out. But let's put the video out. Or you know, so it's like we plan when it's time to push it out. It's not like we plan like for 6 months. Oh, I'm gonna put this EP out next February. Nah, we don't do it like that because I'm the type that today I might want to put EP out, and tomorrow I might be like, oh, fuck it, let's put this EP out instead. You know, it's like I said, it's all about the feeling. So it's like I don't really like to go by the. Oh, let me jot this down and I'm going to do this on this day because I don't know, for some reason, it backfires on me. A lot of times that I try to like set certain things up for either somebody that I need might not be able to show up or I can't do a certain, so I don't really like to plan like that. I'm more of a, all right, we're going to put this EP out. All right, when we're going to, you know what I'm saying? When we're going to put it out? All right, fucking next month. All right, so we got a month to you know, I'm not trying to do that shit. 6 months.
I can't even say
bro,
anything,
because
man.
you know what's gonna happen, and you change your mind on putting certain things out.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
We got so much music, bro, that a lot of the time we don't even know. It's so hard for us to pick what we're gonna drop.
That's what. Okay, so that's okay. That brings up a good point, which is I've got a Teal the Stat. He's got shit. He's probably got at least 2 years worth of dropping an album every 3 months, 2 months, and it's full albums, concepts, everything, and he's already got it. Like it's already there. It's like, why are you holding on to so much? Like let's go. but he understands promotion and that he doesn't want anything to just be throw away this, throw away that. He's like, nah, we're gonna ride this cycle out and we're gonna go albums. So my question to you is like,
yes,
I heard you said I might think an EP. I might think, are you on the endless singles, the endless singles stream, like constantly? It's always just a single, and then drop an album, or fuck, I've seen people do 20 damn singles and then fucking that's their album. It's like what?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's better to do the singles thing first, because you gotta remember people get bored, bro. So sometimes they don't want to hear.
Oh shit! It done dropped out, but it'll be back. You know what that means. And again, this is 2 technical issues. One was on me, but it is the shit show. So, you know, you got 2. Technical errors. That's that's the value. I'm bringing value to people. So while I'm bringing value to people, let's go ahead and listen to first one. I see Peace and Pain. All right, Greedy Gives. Let's fuck with it.
Is it just me? Are we the one that's all the same? It's just a dream, it seems. All you need is but a game. That's why. But a theme.
That's why I don't think I entertain. I'm a wrecking ball on a chain that's attached to a crane. I get dope sick, but don't refrain. I'm a single drop of water spiraling down inside a drain. Okay, I don't think I entertain. I'm a wrecking ball on a chain.
What the heck is going on?
All right, we was just so every time there's there's a lull, we just run into music. Like, I told them they got value on this show. Normally it's only 1 technical issue, but you got 2, so y'all can't say shit. That's value right there. You got 2 for the price of 1. It's guaranteed to happen, man. Technology is your friend until it's not. So
yes, sir.
All right. Well, I think we pretty much like we've run the gamut on a bunch of subjects. I already can tell. Like, we got plenty of shit to talk about, because there is when you love what you do and you love the game and you like are actual like fan of the game, like a real actual you study it and you live it. It's always easy to talk to people like that, because they get it. You know what I'm saying? People move in the same direction at the same speed.
Yeah.
Yo, so where do they find you at? Like, where's the spots to find you?
Excuse me? You broke up a little, bro.
Where's the spots that we can find you on socials, and what you got coming up?
Oh, well, Propane K, Propane _K, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok too.
Wow.
Propane _K, PROPAIN _K.
Can I ask where you got that name from? What made you go with propane?
Because when like I said, when I first started, I used to call myself K9, but then it's like I went to a little gathering they had or whatever, and I heard somebody say, "Yo, K9," and I was like, "Yo." When I turned around, some other nigga was there with the same name. So I looked at him. I was like, bro, you know what? I can't. I gotta change my shit. Like, I don't know. I just felt like, yo, I gotta change it. Automatically, when I seen what he looked like and everything, I was like, nah, bro. Like, no disrespect. He looked like I swear to God, like a Spanish version of Snoop Dogg, bro, with the braids and everything, bro. So I was like, nah, bro. I was like, I gotta change it. So I was actually trying to find a name. I couldn't find it. So every time that I would write a verse, everybody be like, yo, damn, bro, you be writing fire. You be writing fire. So I was like, oh, fire.
Pray the Lord keeps us away from
I was like, oh,
hell's
what
fire
goes
as
with
we
fire?
put in
So I
our
just
graves.
thought
Pray
about
that it's
propane.
spacious.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna name myself propane, but I'm gonna leave the K. Because, you know, like I said, I used to call myself K9. So that's kind of like who I used to be. That's who I started as music. So I don't want to leave that totally behind. So that's why, like, a lot of people be like, yo, what's the K stand for? Yo, that's your name? I'm like, nah, bro. That's just part of who I was when I first started. You know, you can't. You know how they say you can't forget where you came from. So that's what started me off, bro. So, you know, I always kept that in my name because that's who I was. That's who I am. It's part of me as an artist.
I mean, see, you have a backstory for the name, and it's necessary. Like, I think that, you know, like, so you picked the name though. That's the thing. Like, so, and a lot of people
Yes.
say you don't get to pick your name. I'm like, bullshit. This is the one time where you do get to pick your name.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Fuck that. I just told them, I was like, yo, y'all already saying what I'm writing is fire. I'm not gonna keep. It sound corny if I call myself fire. Like, who's gonna do that? So I just thought of something that, you know, it has to do with burning and fire. So I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck it, Pro Play. We going with that, bro. Nobody got that name. So years later, now there's a couple people, but they from like more like the West Side or whatever.
It's guaranteed.
And they don't have like the. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is at this point, bro. I'm not changing my name no more. So I feel bad if somebody else come out with Propane K. I guess we're gonna have to battle for the name, bro.
Yo, now that's a real thing though. Like, cause that's happened to a couple artists where there's a famous artist or not a famous, but one that gets signed, and then they copyright the name, and they're like, hey, you can't go by that. Bullshit. I've been this the whole time. And they'll sit there. I can't remember who it was. It was a female rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she got, man. I mean, it was bad. Like, you know, ended up giving. It's kind of like the deal with what was it, Fugees and I think it was Bjork in the '90s with that first album. They played her song completely through. You remember that one?
Word.
Dude, that shit is craziness. She's like,
yeah.
You don't have to take it off the shelves.
That was crazy.
You don't have to take the album off the shelves. You just have to give me all 100% of all the money from it. What the fuck? Like, yeah, it would cost them money to take it off all the shelves. You know, that was the days of spillage. So yeah, like, you want 100%.
Yep.
You got no choice. Man, because who at the record label was like, oh yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Like, I would be like, hey, y'all gonna jump in on this shit or what?
Yo, give me that.
Gangster. I didn't know there was gangster like that over there. Yo, so we got
yeah.
You got an album coming up, yeah?
Your shit was crazy. Yeah.
What's up with the album? Like, when's that due out? What's
yeah, it should be out, God willing, bro. And well, the name of the new EP is called El Cuco versus Cujo, featuring my brother Bigger Skills, you know, repping that UDU, Underdogs United. That's another off branch that I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Those are some good dudes. So yeah, like, I was having a little issue though. It's funny that you was kind of saying some shit like that. I tried to put 2 songs out on the EP, and my shits got flagged because one of the producers, I think he went and he sampled something, or no bullshit. He goes and somebody else leases the beat from him too. So when I go and lease the beat from him, somebody else put the track out first, and now I'm kind of like stuck because it's kind of like they giving him the credits, but the dude never even bought the beat or nothing from the producer, because I've been messing with this producer for years already. So we kind of like got a little relationship going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he tried to tell me like, oh, but I never sold the beat. There's just a whole bunch of bullshit behind it. So God willing, El Cuco versus Cujo will be out either tomorrow or the next day, because I had to re-upload it for the 3rd time. They had 2 songs, like I said, they took one off, then I had to re-upload it again. Then again, they flagged another song. So right now, I see that everything went through smooth. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day, that should be out on all digital streaming platforms. You know, I got 5 songs. It went from 7 to 5. So I got 5 songs, solid songs, dope intro that my bro did for us. Nice outro featuring my man Pete Powers talking shit at the end. Everybody gonna bug out. My man, he got a lot of energy. So you know, he's a character, bro. So when niggas hear him on the outro, they're gonna bug out when they hear him. Word.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you put.
But yeah, we got a yeah. We got me and my bro Guap also working on an EP right now too. That's why he pulled up today too. You know, we going through these beats, putting these beats in the folders. That way I could just start focusing on that, and he's gonna produce that whole EP for me. So you know, be on the lookout for that. We got some fire on that one. I'm going with like a certain sound on this one. And when they hear this joint, bro, I promise you it's going to be heat.
Man, that's I already know just based on the beats that I have heard so far in general, coming out your man over there. So like we got he so do you only okay do you try and vary up your style per album or do you have a concept for your albums?
Yeah, like what I'm not like really concepts, but when I put albums together, I try to make sure that all the production like coincides with each other. Like I don't like like people just drop albums or EPs or mixtapes and they just throw a whole bunch of songs on there and nothing really goes. You got one song talk about killing and hustling, then another one you talk about church music,
Yeah.
and like just giving examples. So it's like I like to have the production with like similar sounds. That way, when people go through the album, you're gonna get a certain feel from what I put out on this project, and it's just not a whole bunch of bullshit all over the place. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's the mixtape shits. Like that's the okay. So mixtapes they have their place. The mixtape era is over, which is sad because it was where I found so much good shit.
Yeah,
But it is what it is, and so putting out albums versus singles. Yeah, people got ADD like a motherfucker. Because like when it comes to music, somebody will
yep,
put out like these are the great albums, whatever you consider to be the best albums, and a month later everybody's going, well, what else you got? And it's like, yo, this is
yes,
something that's timeless, and they still just like it's gone. Now
yep,
it made its money while I was there, but
and
it's
that's
gone.
why, man, and that's why nowadays you really can't give too much. You understand? Like that's why I like this EP shit. You can you 5 songs to 7 songs max. You don't got to give out so much because nowadays it's not like before that we did have mixtapes or even with albums. The albums have freaking 16, 18, 20 songs on it. Nobody want to like really hear the same person for 20 songs no more. So I think the EP, the little EP shit is kind of good because you could switch up every time that you drop an EP. You could give somebody, a different side of you as far as production wise, sound wise. It's not gonna be all just the same shit, a whole bunch of music on one album. Now that's it. Because, bro, not for none, motherfuckers want to act like this shit is easy, but it's not easy writing 20 songs, bro. So you're just
Oh
gonna
no.
go and spend, let's say, a couple months or a couple weeks or whatever it is, writing 20 songs to just drop all 20 songs at once. That makes no sense. Drop 5, and now you got more songs backed up in the ammo. That you could drop another 5. Now, while you drop those 10, you could write a new 10, or you could write a new 5. Now you dropping the other ones, and now you got backup for those. So it keeps you kind of ahead. I always say that, even with writing EPs. Like I'm not all right. For instance, we was trying to put out 7 songs. We did more than 7 songs though. We might have did 14 songs, 13 songs. I like to choose. I like to have variety.
Yep.
So I could pick out the best songs
Yep.
and be like, all right, these are the most solid ones. Then I take the ones that's left over and start throwing those out before the EP even comes out, leading up to the EP.
So you're using them as promotion songs.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call them promotion songs.
It's a single.
I'll still drop them as singles, but it's just more. I'm still feeding the streets while I'm cooking up this EP now, versus let me just drop this EP next month and not drop any songs before the EP. It's like you kind of wasting time and you kind of like losing out on your buzz. The more like take a break from this music shit.
Yep.
Because like I said, people get tired real quick, bro. And you could be fire right now, and they'll say, "Oh, this nigga's whack tomorrow."
Yep. With the quickness, and it don't take anything. That's why I feel like merch sales. That's why when I spoke a couple days ago, it was talking about merch. Yo, for me to want to rock somebody's merch, it's got to be fly for one. It's got to actually look good. It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be something I
Yep.
want to fuck with. But then at the same time, like you want to be able to, you don't want to wear something that is gonna get you embarrassed. Like you don't want to wear any random fucking you know artist or brand because it's like they might say some shit that don't reflect good on you.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, fuck, yeah. So with the same thing, do you do merch? Do you got merch?
No, me and Guap actually cooking up some merch. So some ideas for the merch now. you know what I'm saying? Like, right now we trying to like drop maybe some t-shirts now that it's summertime, you know, just to start the brand. We was talking about dropping a couple, some stickers, and you know, a couple flyers, and get some cards done, and just, bro, do it like kind of like back in the day style, and getting our hands dirty and going to BK, Queens, you know, all the boroughs, Jersey, CT, wherever we gotta go, bro, and just do our own promotion. Put stickers up everywhere, you know, like a link tree, QR codes, and things like that, bro. Because for certain things in the music, I'm noticing that we gotta go back to the roots a little bit, like as far as the footwork, because yeah, you got all the streaming shit and Instagram and all that shit, but bro, that shit only gets you but so far. You only gonna get but so far, as much as you're gonna invest and promote in yourself. Yeah, you can have other people helping you promote. You could pay for ads. Yeah, but bro, ain't nothing like going out there and getting your hands dirty and fucking with the people yourself, bro, because people want to hear your music, but they also want to know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Because your music might be fire, but you might be a shitty ass motherfucker as far as like attitude wise. They might not like who you are as a person. They might just like your music. So I feel like it's always best to go out there and try to like mingle with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can see like, oh, you know, this nigga's mad cool on top of his music, and they want, and you know, they gravitate towards you more, especially when you got a message. You know, like it's easy for any artist to go out there and represent all the negativity, all the gang banging, but when you do positive music and uplifting music, and you know, like you show people like, bro, I'm there, like I'm come from that. It's easy to get out of that. It's not that hard, bro. They fuck with you more, bro. Like, it's like I said, it's easy to do all the shoot 'em up shit because that's what people want to hear. That's what they train to want to listen to. All the gangster shit. Oh yeah, if you don't come with that shoot 'em up shit, then nah, bro, that's bullshit. Because I got a lot of music that doesn't have nothing to do with selling drugs and shooting and doing all this. And bro, that be some of the best music I put out.
It's the most
like every time I.
That's the only songs that are gonna last, literally. Like when it comes to
yeah,
they don't last.
Nope. The messages, bro. The struggle. I call it the struggle music. Everybody can relate to struggle, bro. It's when that audience fucking with you, bro. That's a good thing. It's always them and the females. People don't understand. Niggas don't buy shit. We want everything for free. We want free fucking downloads. The females are the like that. So, bro, you gotta cater to them a lot. And you know, like I said, it takes a lot to understand the business side of things. But when you start learning different things, it just makes it so much better, and it takes your music, you know, that much more to the next level. Because now you know how to cater to a certain audience.
You're building fans the entire time. You're building fans. Like you're doing it hand to hand. That's how I sold my album. Like I was doing, I started. I guess it was 2008 is when I really took it serious, and like I did it for I don't know 6 years of just hustling and just literally selling my albums. Out the trunk, doing shows, like doing open mics to begin with, but then we got shows together because I got my boys to go. We're gonna do a showcase show. We got 5 different artists. Cool, we're gonna do our own showcase. Well, y'all ain't doing shit on a Tuesday. Like this bar, it ain't doing shit. Let us have a fucking show, and like you just prove that you can you can bring a crowd in. Like bring your people at first, but they gonna hear about it. And it's just a matter of just starting to do things that way. Like one of the people that I like in this business is like you ever watch Brandman Sean at all? I don't remember what his
nah.
They're out of Atlanta, but they do marketing, and they've been at it. But the way that he started was literally just promoting parties. He started with promoting parties, and then fucking they were like, hey, can you build us a party? It's like done, and he just was that hookup in Atlanta. It's a pretty good spot to know where to hook up the parties at. So like. He started in that industry, and it's just like, do you have a second vocation in the industry? Like, do you do anything else like either engineering or beat making or promotion or graphic design? Like, do you have any other skills for the industry?
Yeah. Actually, Yeah, right. I mean, I know how to play. I know how to play certain instruments. I used to play well, more Spanish instruments like bongos and congas and drums. Like I used to take music class when I was in school and shit. But as far as like now, like I learned how to do the engineering shit with guap. Like that's bro. You know what's crazy? That's why I think that's why the relationship and the chemistry is there. Is because everybody is not on the same level as everybody else. For instance, he's an engineer. He has his own studio. What other engineer in another studio that does this for a living is gonna tell you, oh, get your own setup. Go buy this over here. Set this up. Let me show you how to at least mix your songs a little bit. Look, you want to learn how to record, bro? Everybody else is gonna think greedy, and my niggas not like that, bro. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, like anything that one of us gets our hands on, the other one already knows that you already got your hand in there without even asking, bro. Like we don't have to ask anything. Yeah. That's the shit. There's no SHxxTiness. There's no greediness. There's no I'm gonna make money off of you or you're gonna make bro. It's none of that, bro. None of that.
Moving to the same.
Everything is together, bro. Like if he finds something out, he puts me on. If I find something out, I put him on. It's just, bro. That everybody doesn't have that, bro. And when you got that shit, bro, you got to make the best of that shit, and you can't take that shit for granted for nothing, bro. Like you got to appreciate that shit and try to use that shit to the best of your ability, bro. Because it's good to have one nigga that want to win, but when you got two niggas that want to win, three niggas that want to win, four niggas that want to win, bro, it just makes it that much more better, bro. And you get further as a unit than separated.
Yo,
it's too bad that everybody doesn't understand that, and too bad that everybody can't play a position.
It's not that hard. It's a team, man, and you can pick up any job. Like, if somebody knows about graphic design, bam, there you go. You got the one that's doing it. If somebody, if somebody's an engineer, that's what I mean.
Yep.
The only reason we learn to do that is because, well, shit, man. Like we ain't nobody else gonna do it. All right, yeah, I guess I'll figure that shit out. So
yeah,
it's just whatever you try and get a.
Exactly.
I try and tell the people starting out, like that's what they have to do is find a second vocation inside the industry, whether it's marketing or the engineering or graphic design or whatever the fuck, events. If you get or merch, if you specialize in that thing, you'll actually have a career outside the music. Like there's a lot more money behind the mic than in front of it.
Yes.
So that's where we at. Now, yo,
yep.
I want to hit
yep.
this.
I agree. That's what I always say. That.
Do you? What'd you say?
I always say that sometimes, even as an artist, you might not be meant for the spotlight as an artist, as far as being one in front of the cameras and all that. Sometimes you destined to do other things. You might be a writer for another artist. So I just take the blessings as they come, bro. If it doesn't work out that I can't be in the forefront anymore, whatever the case may be, and I could get money off of writing, it doesn't matter because this is what I love to do. This is what I do is right, bro.
Yep. And you're gonna outwork every single person in. So there's passion and there's interest, and there's people that are like yourself that actually put in the time, put in the work, and they love it. So when you're not doing it, you're still thinking about doing it. It's part of it's a part of breathing, and like somebody that does this because they it's a hobby, they're not gonna be able to deal with all the bullshit. Getting fucking, getting the rejection or your family and friends not sharing the link and you don't understand why the fuck they ain't sharing it. Like, that is hard to deal with. They're not going to deal with it for very long. Like, it's just a thing. Like, you got to really love this shit to do it consistently for that, for any amount of time.
Yeah, you got to have tough skin with this shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, and speaking of tough skin in this switch, so what do we got with this track? Like, tell me about this track.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, well, I was gonna send you a track that I was having a little trouble putting out, but instead I send you a joint. It's called God's Timing. It's just basically like it basically tells you like a little bit about shit that I go through on a regular daily basis. But it's like without God, bro, at the end of the day, it's what He says. So it's like I said, sometimes we think that we meant for something and we're not meant for that, bro. You know, it's what God says you meant for. So I said, you know what? Let me write a something, you know, like a little something different, bro. Than like I said, than the hood shit, than the street shit. It's still, you can still relate to it from a street point of view, but it's more like letting you know, like, bro, without God's blessing, you don't got nothing, bro. You know, it's like all the shows, all the music, all the jewelry, none of that matters at the end of the day, bro. It's what He says.
You don't get to, you don't get to pick a lot of variables in life, so you better, you know, prepare for anything, but just be like grateful. Like being grateful it's
definitely,
that's what I am every day, just grateful, because I too had a wild upbringing, and I have no idea how I'm here. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But yo, hey, I appreciate your time. I don't want to take up any more, but I almost got you for 2 hours on this beast, which is great, man. Love talking to you.
Nah, I appreciate you having me, my brother. It was my pleasure, bro.
Yo, we gonna end out.
Definitely, bro. You know, I did another show kind of like this a little while ago, and I told the other host the same thing. This is our first one, bro. These things are gonna get better, because the more that we do them, the more comfortable we gonna feel around each other, and the fucking things is just gonna go crazy.
That's what happens when you become a second. You know, like I've got a couple stand-ins that'll come in, and it's probably like out of 87 guests, you actually make 88. You know, and there's 125 shows, so there's like in the repeats, there's like there's always somebody there. There's always somebody that's been here before, because you're comfortable with them, so you can debate shit. Like, because most people on their first interview, like you're just getting to feel things out. But once you know the history and the audience knows the history or whatever, like you can really get into some shit. Like the first episode, always music every single time.
Definitely.
Then it goes into like AI and aliens and shit. So we're gonna.
I feel like we kind of did it. I feel like we kind of did it backwards this time, because we spoke about music, but I feel like we spoke more on a real life. You know, like we kind of added the music in there. It was kind of more like a personal conversation. So it was dope for me, bro. I like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feel comfortable on here. I really don't feel comfortable with everybody. I keep it 100, bro. Like I'm comfortable with too many people. So when I do feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate that shit, and it just makes it smoother, bro. Like it's just like a natural conversation. I feel, bro, you know, like certain people you speak to, it could be the first time, and you feel like you've known that person for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope.
I mean, that's the when you just get you have an understanding. That's all it is just having an understanding with people, and they'd be like, hey, I recognize that. Yeah, it's just in my opinion, it's just good people.
Definitely.
But we gonna end it out on your track.
Yeah.
So
You're
ready
right.
to hear this beast. Who produced this one?
This one, I believe, was So Special. So Special.
He's out. Is he out up there? Is he up in the Bronx?
No, I really don't know where he's from. Like I met him like through online shit. Like one day I found one of his songs and I leased a beat from him. So from there I started following him on Instagram, and then bro, like I started going crazy. I must have leased like more than 100 beats from this guy already, bro. And that's just one producer. There's another producer too. Like I said, my man Boga, he's another one. Bro, I swear to my mother, bro, I got like 800 and something beats from the next producer, bro. Like 800 and something beats. I swear to God, bro, I pull that shit up right now on my hard drive and show you, bro. Like I got 800 and something beats from one producer. And the crazy part about it is that most of the beats are fire. There's really no garbage beats, none.
So the real thing is, then you have a problem, sir. You are addicted to hoarding beats. They gonna have a show about you. Your whole house is just gonna be filled up with beats.
Nah, you know what? You know what's Nah, you know what's crazy? That they be throwing like they throw deals. So bro, he threw a deal, no lie, for $100, and I got his whole catalog of beats, bro. Every beat he has.
Yeah, all right. Shit, $100. That's fucking.
And all I did was pay $100, bro.
Done. Done. I'm in. Like, especially if they're nice. If they're nice, then I'll definitely pay $100 on
Yeah, bro. That's what made it even better, because I was already leasing beats from him for years already. So I already knew that he had fire. So I was like, yo, it's a no-brainer, bro. $100. I'm never gonna need a beat for the rest of my life, bro.
Now the question is, okay, so that's the only question I got for that is, like, if y'all, just like you said earlier, with since he's, you know, you probably weren't the only one to get the deal. Like, there's other people that got those leases. Like, so is it now a race to see who puts it on DSP first?
Kind of, yeah. Like, all right, so what I'm gonna start doing now is, when I find a beat, if I really, really, really like this beat, and I think, oh, yo, you know, this is a single, then I'm gonna just buy it from now on instead of leasing it. That's the thing about leasing. When you lease, everybody can lease. So, you know, it's just who's gonna make the better song, who's gonna pop off with the song first out of everybody that has now on. So I don't go through this dumb shit that I went through this time. I'm just gonna go, and if I like a beat, I'm gonna try to purchase the beat off the person, make sure they didn't sell the shit to nobody else, and then just keep it like that. That way I don't gotta go through this problem no more in the future, bro, because I feel like I kind of feel like I cheated not only the fans, but like myself. Those 2 songs that I couldn't put. Yeah. You know, that was 7 songs, 7 fire songs. Now I got 5. So I'm like, you know, it's a good number, but you know, and then the 2 that I had to take out were 2 dope ass songs. One of them was featuring one of my bros on it. So it's like, damn, you know, it's kind of a letdown, but it's like, all right, now we know for future reference, let's just buy the beat so we don't go through this bullshit no more, you know?
That's it. That's literally it. And even then, like, you know, like, I've seen it plenty of times where somebody bought the beat and they absolutely sold it to somebody else too. So it's like, yo, that's fucking that, and he literally he bought it months and months ago, and this dude fucking he bought it and fucking put it out. Done. Y'all raced to the finish, and now fucking you gotta go talk to that producer.
That's what. Yeah, that it's crazy, because one of the beats that I got from the pack, I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, you think you slick? I saw when I tried to get the beat off of him one time.
I don't know if y'all hear him or not. Put it out. Done. Y'all race to the finish. Alright, you know what it is. We gonna come in with it. Alright, so we got Propane. God's timing. We jamming. Y'all got 3 technical issues in one episode. Man, we just packed the house tonight. Alright, let's see. I hope y'all hear that. Because I have no idea.
It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. Don't care about the fame or them lights shining. Don't care about the fame. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I pray the Lord keeps us away from hell's fire as we put in our graves. Pray that it's spacious. Born sinner, attitude of a winner. My goal is to leave the family straight before I enter the next phase. Blessed days, kicking it with my hitters. Smoking something exotic while taking shots to the liver. Thinking about my mama while drinking away my problems. Ain't really fixing a thing. There's really no way to solve them. Decided to take this pain and put it up on display. Same number know how to reach me, but still it seems that they ain't. Or better yet that they don't. Said fuck it, I'll move along. The way that I moved for so many years, that's on my own. I'm missing my little bro, Jay and my uncle dope. My grandfather, but mommy's the one that I miss the most. Y'all beat me to heaven's doors by a few miles. I shed some tears, couple laughs, then a few smiles.
smiles. I wish I knew it back then. What I know now, probably would've told my younger self, you better slow down. Legend in my hometown, Bronx represented to the death. Rep my city till I take my last breath. You could place your last bets. You better put it all on the underdog rap god, spitting in the flesh like yes. It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. Don't care about the fame or them lights shining. Don't care about the fame. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I pray the Lord keeps us away from hell's fire as we put in our graves. Pray that it's spacious. It's been a while since I dropped something. Been stacking up this bread, I ain't cop nothing. Why y'all be out frontin' hard for the gram? I'm on the grind, 6 o'clock in the AM. I make a yard every amp. I put in work to get as far as I am. TUBM, that's my marketing brand without a marketing plan. I still manage to do just fine. Little weed, a little booze, I have the two combined and just zone out while sitting at home just contemplating, thinking of different ways for me and mine to make it. Believe me that I'ma take every chance that I get. Plenty blood, a lot of tears, and can't forget all the sweat I put in over the years and still continue to do it. The grudges and all the beefing with niggas is kinda useless. They eager for me to lose it. The power that's in the music is something like no other. Believe me that I'ma use it, cause one day we gonna lose it, that's a known fact. Them hallways and trap houses, I ain't going back. Them late nights, breaking nights is a thing of the past. Though there's a price when you get in that bag, it's life or death. Yes. It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. It might not be on mine, but I'm on God's timing. Don't care about the fame or them lights shining. Don't care about the fame. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I'm busy trying to get it, I am not stopping. I pray the Lord keeps us away from hell's fire as we put in our graves. Pray that it's spacious.
Booyakasha! Yeah, fucking, he wasn't lying. Fucking, he loaded it up. So, yeah, make sure you check him out. Propane, that's PROPAIN _K. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I believe. Don't hold me to it. We'll put it in the comments. Yeah. Oh shit, he made it in time. Oh shit. Yo, you just gave him three technical errors in one episode, man. They gotta be grateful. You able to hear me? Yo, 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 yo. You got freezed up. I'm wondering if they can hear you, though. Because it's fully possible. Until it comes back. I don't know.
Yeah, Lil Ray Tony, man.
Lil Ray Tony.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I say, I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to, I say, I'm just trying to figure it out. I say, you ain't gotta call me, cause God got me, man, I'm good, I swear, protecting my energy. You don't want me, so stay over there. Biting your lips, catching a fit like I'm supposed to care. Well, girl, get over here and show me that you love me. If you love me, then I say, show me that you for me. If you for me, then I'm counting Benjamins, trying to meet these fucking ends. Like, girl, I'm trying to make it work. This life get hard as rocks, so I'm cutting to this paper first. Beloved.
Shit, they got to listen to more music than they. That's 3.
Yo, I was trying to get on from 2 different phones, bro.
Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck. Because, yo, I'll tell you, it is so much easier on like a laptop or whatever, but it's, you know, trying to use the phones. That's what it is. I don't know why. Like, that's the one complaint I got, man, from Riverside. But, you know, if they made my subscription for free,
yeah,
I'd be like, I ain't got no problems. Let's keep going. So, you know, y'all keep that in mind, Riverside.
Word up, fuck it. If it freezes a little bit, it's part of the process.
It's good. It's good. We'll work with it. But yeah, man, like I really appreciated your time. We just listened to the
Word.
track. we listened to that track, and it's definitely got a balance to it, even though it's the subject matter is real. It's got there's real bars in there. You know, the biggest compliment you can give any other artist is making the stank face, because it's like, oh shit, motherfucker. Like, you did the damn thing in there. Like, there's a couple bars I was like, oh shit, okay.
Appreciate you, man.
Fan of the bars,
appreciate
man.
it, bro, for real.
You got good bars, you got good bars.
Thank
Nobody
you.
can deny that or take it away from anybody. But no, thank you for stopping
That's
by
right.
and giving me too much damn time. But we're gonna do it again. I know.
Nah, we good, bro. Anytime you need me, bro, I'm here.
Done. Bet I'm gonna call that one in. You know, until then, let me just press stop
Okay.
real quick. We're gonna stop the record, and then we can jump off. Yo, I appreciate y'all. It's just been it's been a good time. It's been a good talk. It's been some good music. Go have a good fucking day. Peace.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, yo, we stop and record. Bam. Yeah, that was a good ass show, man. Like I enjoyed doing.
Yo,
it.
word, that shit was dope, bro.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of clips. Like every time, you know how in the studio when you hit like a you'll be like, that was the take. That was the one, and you know it. Like when you hit certain phrases, I'm like, that's it. I'm getting there now. It's working. Let me stop this damn
Okay.
scripts. But let me. I think it should have already loaded. All I'm doing is just turning off the lives, and we good to go. But yeah, man, when we do, so I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I see it says uploading.
Yep, and just let it upload real quick before we jump off, because otherwise it will be a pain in the ass. I have one from October of last year that it's just been sitting there processing because the dude got, he fell off right at the very end of the show, and it was like, yeah, it wouldn't process, so it's just sitting there, and it's got me talking to half of a person half of the time. I was like, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But yeah,
no shit.
That's that real shit though. It's man, you can't help it, man. Technology's your friend until it's not. Yeah. So you said you got.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you using AI at all?
Well, on certain